Ever since I started playing pickleball, I've always had one question. What's it like to play against players in the 5-0 range? Well, this week, I finally got my answer. I invited my 3 cousins to come over here to West Texas to play pickleball with me. Each one of them is playing in some of the highest skill levels possible, with their highest rankings being 4.0, 4.7, and 5.3. Some of you already know that I don't even have a duper rating. So this was gonna be a really good test of skill to see if I even fall in their same category or if I fall way below. My results were actually kind of surprising. I'm gonna be showing you guys gameplay of me playing against my cousins and my cousins playing against each other. Let me just say, it is nothing like what I expected. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video.
What's up guys and welcome back to the West Side. Today we're doing a 1v1 and I've got my cousin Noah here. He is a 4.5 plus duper and he's been playing singles. How long have you been playing for?
Probably about 3 years.
3 years. I've been playing for about 9 months and I'm gonna attempt to score at least 6 points on him.
My main paddle right now is a boomstick. I love this thing.
I'm maining the Carbon True Foam Waves 1 for singles, at least for singles right now. I got this thing weighted up to like 8.7 ounces, so see if I can do something with it. We're gonna see if I can actually get some points on him and maybe even win. Just kidding,
Let's go.
I'm not gonna win.
0-0.
That's embarrassing.
1-0.
Ah, get there.
2-0.
Jeez. There's no way.
3-0.
0-3. Darn!
Was that in? I think it was in, Zach.
Ah, get there!
4-1. 4-1. That was close.
1-4. Come on, Zach. Come on, here we go. Oh, come on. Ah! 2-4. 3-4. Ah!
4-3.
Oh, that bounced.
Oh, 5-3.
Oh. Ah!
My bad, my bad.
Nah, don't even apologize. That was great.
8-3.
Ah! This is insane.
9-3. 10-3.
Ah, 3-10.
4-10.
4-10.
Dude, he's gonna get 6.
5-10. I'm gonna get 6. I'm gonna get there. Come on. Oh no!
Let's go. 10-5.
Dang!
Good game.
You wanna switch sides?
Tesla says 0-0.
Dude, what the freaking heck?
1-5. 1-0. My bad.
Get there! Ah!
3-0.
This is crazy.
6-1. 6-0.
Dude, they're dipping too good. Is it 1-7 or 0?
0-7.
0-7, my gosh. Let's go.
That was good.
Thanks. I have not exerted myself this hard in a long time. 1-7.
We got this.
Oh!
Oh, dude, that was good.
7-1. Yeah, I knew it.
9-1.
Get over the net! There's gonna be a collage of me failing, dude.
9-1.
Oh, let's go. 1-9. Let's go. Come on, get some points, get some points. 4-9.
Oh my God.
5-9. Come on!
10-6. Game point. Let's go.
Ah! Good freaking game, man. Oh my gosh. All right, so now that you saw me get my butt kicked against my little cousin, I'm gonna let my two other cousins go at it. So your highest was a 5.3 and yours was a 4.7?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna let them go at it now and you guys can just see the difference between my play style and their two play styles.
0-0. Nope. Three. Seven, 3. 2-9. What is that? Four, 9. Five, 9. 6-9. 10-6. 7-10. 10-7. 7-10. 8-10. Oh. No, bro, what is that? 9-10. What? That was crazy. 11-10. Bro.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed that gameplay. I'm gonna go ahead and continue to play some gameplay in the background while I share with you 3 things that I learned from playing against players in the 4.5 to 5.0 range. The first lesson that I learned, and I think this is really the hardest lesson that I had to learn, was that players in this skill level just do not make mistakes nearly as much as I would. Like, I don't think I was making like crazy mistakes, but when you're playing against someone that's that good, your mistakes start to show a lot more. They become very glaring, and like all these mistakes that you didn't even know that you were making start to show up. Like your dinks are a little bit too high. Your resets are not good enough. Your dead dinks are not gonna do anything because they're gonna get more aggressive with their dinks. Driving the ball at them does absolutely nothing. As a matter of fact, they're just gonna continue to block it, and they don't even mind. They can stand at that kitchen all day and block them all day long until I mess up one of my drives. Hand speed, definitely not as fast as theirs was. Like, I could handle maybe like 1 or 2 volleys, and then after that, I was done. They could go for at least like 4 or 5 extra ones, but I was already messing up after the second one. And so this is like the one thing that really frustrated me, is that when I was playing against them, they were not making mistakes, but I was. So I was really like the odd man out, because all 3 of them were playing really well. They already knew how they played. They already knew their play styles. They had so much experience. And that's what it really boils down to, is experience. They just had so many years on me that I did not have. I'm not even at 1 year of pickleball yet. They're already over 3 years. And so that's one thing that I just had to kind of like tell myself in my head, like, you know what? You're not as good as them. You're not gonna play as good as them, so don't expect to play as good as them, because it's just gonna lead to more frustration. So I tried doing my best, and I tried having a lot of fun, but it was pretty frustrating. Second lesson that I learned is that I need to play the soft game a lot more often. When I'm playing at the rec, people just don't play soft. Like, it doesn't matter what's happening. Like, after like 1 or 2 dinks, someone is trying to rocket the ball at your head, and it's gonna go way out. And so I'm used to that. Like, I'm used to people just trying to hit the ball hard. I'm not used to people trying to play soft and try to play more skillfully. They just want to hit the ball and that's it. So for me, I had to start learning how to play soft to counteract their aggressiveness, because they could get aggressive whenever they wanted to. They could speed up whenever they wanted to. But the one thing that I learned that kind of like neutralizes their aggression is doing really, really good resets and placing some really nice dinks in their kitchen. If I could place those dinks where I wanted to and they had a little bit of topspin, it was really just neutralizing the threat. They could not speed up at a good angle if my dinks were consistent and my dinks were good. If I popped up a dink, that's a different story, but that is what was really teaching me how to play a little bit softer. I had to get into that rhythm of playing soft, getting into that patient game of just dinking back and forth and waiting for my opportunity for them to mess up. And it did happen a couple of times where I was dinking with them back and forth and they eventually messed up before I did. And that's when it felt really good. People always bash on pickleball, like, you know, why do they play so soft? It looks so boring, they're dinking. I didn't realize how much skill it took to play the soft game. It is really, really crazy. It also takes a lot of patience because there's a lot of balls that I wanted to hit out of the air, but I knew they weren't really good opportunities. So I had to really calm myself down and just be like, you know what, just wait for it, your opportunity is gonna come. And I was taking my opportunities a lot more sparingly than my cousins did. They were really just going after it. I knew that any aggressive play that I was gonna take, I had to do it very, very carefully, because if it wasn't perfect, if it wasn't good enough, they were gonna come back at me with even more aggression and the play was gonna be over for me. I think the last lesson that I had to learn, which was probably one of the hardest ones, was the transition zone. Like, that area is just, ooh, like so frustrating. I just did not wanna be there. I wanted to get out of there as fast as I could, because trying to move up to the kitchen, and they just kept on like pushing me back with like aggressive backhands or aggressive dinks. I was like, dude, just get me out of here. I want to move up. And so a lot of the times that would force me to drive it to try to get out of that transition zone, and then I would mess up. Or I was trying to, you know, like do a reset on the move, and that would lead to a really bad reset that was just left hanging for them, and they would just kill me with some ugly overheads. So yeah, transition zone, definitely not my friend. I was actually doing a lot of drills with my cousin to kind of help me with that transition zone, and he was teaching me how to kind of like reset with two hands and just being comfortable with staying in that transition zone while he was just beating down on me. I'll be playing some of that footage right now, because at first he showed me how to do it, and then he was kind of practicing it with me, and man, it is hard. I just don't like that area. I either want to be at the baseline or I want to be like right in front of the kitchen. Being in this middle zone is just so uncomfortable. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know whether I should scoot back. I didn't know whether I should move up. And so that was really, really hard in and of itself. And that was what like really just kind of pushed me over the edge. But I think that's also where I made the most progress, because when I first started playing with them in our like 4.5-hour session, I was doing really bad with that. But by the end of it, I was actually starting to do a lot better with that transition zone. I knew when to move up, when to step back, and when to kind of just like take the beating and hopefully reset so I can move up to the kitchen line. But yeah, I mean, it was really, really fun playing against them. I knew I was not gonna be able to compete with them every second that I was playing. There were some good plays that I had where I would, you know, drive it really hard, or I was doing some pretty aggressive dinks or some, you know, pretty good resets, but it was not as consistent as they were. It just really showed me how much I need to like work on some of my just basic fundamental functions: resetting, dinking, being consistent with my drives, being consistent with a lot of my other shots. And so I'm gonna continue to work on that stuff, but I know it's gonna take me a long, long time to get where they are.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I wanted to bring you guys something fresh, something new, something different than me just playing the entire time. If you happen to like this video, make sure you hit that like button. Any support that you guys give is appreciated. I'll catch you guys again on the west side.